All right, guys, we are going to be finishing our second half of the lunar cycle foldable. So yesterday we did new moon all the way to waxing gibbous. So we pretty much did the entire waxing phase. If you'll notice that when we went back on there, all the light was on the right side because we know that when it's waxing, the light is on the right because waxing is the right thing to do, and the moon is getting bigger. So also make sure that when you notice down here, this is our space view where this is showing our earth view. So those are two separate perspectives. Please don't try to think that one is going to have to fit into another. All right, so let's go to full moon. That's going to be pretty much the easiest one. The full moon is when the earth, sun, and moon are in a, what do you think they are? They are in a straight line. Okay, sorry about that. So when the Earth, the Sun, and Moon are in a straight line, which we know is 180 degrees. However, this time the Earth is going to be in the middle. So unlike the new moon, where the moon is in the middle, the Earth is in the middle because the new and the full are exact opposite. And we are now halfway through our lunar cycle, which is about 14 to 15 days. So from a new moon to a full is half the cycle, which is about half a month. So let's go ahead and draw our sun. Our earth, and our moon. Sorry. So notice that because we are in a straight 180 degrees, we are seeing the entire lit side from Earth. So if we were to draw this in our space perspective, our Earth's perspective, excuse me, it is by far the easiest moon to draw because it's just a hollow circle. So again, when you're drawing moon phases, make sure that what you shade represents the dark part of what you don't see, not what you do. It's just natural for brains to want to flip that. All right, the next phase is waning gibbous. And just like the other gibbous, if you were to go and look at waxing gibbous, it is going to be the exact same. The only difference is the light is going to be on the left because it's waning. So if you go scroll down and look, you'll know that the Earth, Sun, and Moon are at a 135 degree angle. And it's still gibbous, which means it's still going to be a large moon because it is a large angle. But now that we're actually entering in the waning, waning means getting smaller. So I'm going to draw my sun. And now I'm going to draw my moon at the top. And I'm going to start putting my Earth's perspective down at the bottom since my cycle is going to start going across the top. So because it is a gibbous, and that means it's going to be like a letter D, it's going to be more than half, but also because it's waning, that means the left side is going to be lit. So it's going to look like this. Oops, made a mistake. Ignore that little line right there. That was a mistake. Okay, so the second finer one, last one is going to be third or last quarter. I do not care what you call it. You can do it either or. Just make sure that you know it by both. It is still a quarter, so this is where everything is going to just start getting repetitive. It's when the Earth, Sun, and Moon are in a 90-degree angle. So I hope you're realizing by now that it is the angle that which we see the moon that allows us to have the different phases. It is always the angle that's changing. So on your lab that we did the other day, it kept asking you what perspective would you see for this moon phase to occur. Always answer with the angle. It's 90 degrees for quarters, 135 degrees for gibbuses, 45 for crescents, and 180 for new and full. So if you can always figure out the angle when you're looking in the space perspective, you should always be able to figure out what moon phase it is. Okay, so we'll just do a quick drawing. And this time our moon goes on top. And our last and final phase, which is the last one of the cycle before it starts over, is our waning crescent. And this is when the Earth, Sun, and Moon, and because it's a crescent, you should already be able to figure out, are in a 45-degree angle. Small angle, small moon. Oops, I forgot to draw my Earth's perspective for third quarter. And then my Earth's perspective for waning crescent, it's a tiny little C, and because it's waning, the light is on the left. So there you go. And then once we finish with the waning crescent, it goes right back to a new moon again. So there you go. This is the lunar cycle. You are going to have to know the name of the phases in order. You're also going to have to be able to recognize recognize a phase from the Earth's perspective and recognize the phase from the Earth's sun and moon and how they are relevant to each other. So these notes have everything that you're going to need. Like I said, I know that they are going to test you on it, but I have no idea how the picture is going to look. So tomorrow, we're going to do activities about what would happen if I move the sun. If I move the sun, does everything change? So if you need to pause or rewind, go ahead. I know that I have your journal, so just keep this, bring it Monday to class, and we will glue it in, and then we'll start our next activity. Have a great weekend. Bye.